Hello and welcome to another episode of Data Live, Arusu Install. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbed. And we are out here with another date on the 4th day, getting close to the end of Tohka's route. So let's get through a few events. First and foremost, we have Kusakabe once again at Tengu Tower. Let's see what we can do with her. Huh?
あら? こんにちは、いつかくん。珍しいところで会うわね。
We keep running into each other. It's almost like I have a say in the matter. Oh, I don't. The guide does. Nice to see you.
散歩?
Something like that.
気分転換するような時期じゃないんじゃない? 勉強とかしなくていいの?
Nah, I'm a slacker. Well, I'm on top of it. What about you, Kusakabe-san?
散歩よ、散歩。気分転換。
We're the same.
そうよ。大人には息抜きが重要なの。
I see.
そう。自分の力じゃどうしようもないこととか理不尽なことってどうしてもあるでしょ?
Hey, I already told you, I'm not your therapist.
割と無力感に襲われるの少なくないのよね。そういう時はやっぱ気分転換が必要だから。
He picked up Origami's cell phone, and she called the cell phone. Thinking she was calling Origami, but Shido picked it up, and just like, oh, you're Origami's commander, right? And instead of wondering how the hell do you know that, she's just like, oh yeah, here, make sure you give the phone to Origami. And it turns out it was all a plot by Origami to make sure that Shido has to see her to give her the phone. I see.
ああ、締めっぽい話になっちゃったわね。ごめんなさい。
No, it's alright.
大した意味はないの。気にしないで。
Well, I hope everything turns out okay. Sorry, I wish I had more to offer you.
ありがとう。そうね、頑張るわ。いつかくんも学生としての本分を全うしなさい。折り紙とも仲良くしてちょうだいね。それじゃ、またね。
Okay, that was easy enough. Now we go to the I My Me trio. And they're here on the rooftop. They climbed the stairs from yesterday.
いつかくんたらなかなかトウカちゃんに集中しないわね。
Girls, I'm literally focusing on Tohka.
今日もきっと別の女の子のところに行ってるわ。
If by another girl's place you mean your guys' rooftop, then yes.
おのれ、マジ許すマジ。
でもさ、ここまで来ると逆に何か理由があるんじゃない？
理由？
例えば、トウカちゃんはもう長くないとか。
And they're always coming up with crazy conspiracy theories. Oh no, Tohka's about to die.
なんですと？
それで自分がいなくなった時に寂しくないよ。今のうちから他の女の子に浮気しても許しているのよ。
Okay, definitely a crazy conspiracy theory.
つまり、トウカちゃんは自分の幸せをすでに捨てているの？そんな。ええ子や、ええ子やで。
きっとそうよ。でも、だからこそ私たちはトウカちゃんの幸せを諦めてはいけないわ。
そうね。あの子が投げ捨てた幸せ、私たちが拾ってあげなくちゃ。見てろよトウカ。お前の運命は私たちが変えてやるぜ。
The lame girl really has dialogue here. Yes, she does.
えい、おー。
Huh? What? I hear some excited voices. I have a feeling like I should get out of here. Yep. Although, I do have to say that they are better comic relief than, oh shoot. Tonomachi. There we go. Keep forgetting his name. And once again, we're in the infirmary with Tohka. Gah. Bum bum. So where were we heading again?
Yeah, Shin.
Oh, Reina Sensei, what are you doing here?
何とはご挨拶だね、シン。君を迎えに来たんだよ。
Pick me up? Reina Sensei, aren't you in charge of the girls' health checkups?
そうだったんだがね。実は用事があって、すぐに出かけなければならないんだ。だからあとは任せたよ、シン。
What? Am I doing the health checkups now? Huh? Leave it to me?
ほとんどは終わっているのだが、一人遅刻した子がいてね。その子が残っている。
Okay, so now they're reversing the infirmary date. I don't really get what's happening, but don't tell me I have to do the health checkup.
無論、その通りさ。
What? But why me?
当然だろ。君は私の助手だろ、シン。
Excuse me? Oh my god, you're right. I'm wearing a lab coat. Did Reina also join them in game to help them? I don't think so. I think she might be an NPC.
職務からは逃げられないよ、シン。君がやるしかないんだからね。
I see. So I'm a doctor?
では頼んだ。あとはよろしく頼むよ。
Hey, Reina Sensei! And she's gone. I wonder who missed their checkup. I guess I have no choice but to go. So I'm going to do the physical here. Physical? For a girl? Huh? No, I'm a doctor. I shouldn't have any ulterior motives. First it was Tohka, now it's Shido, yup. Stay calm, stay calm. Hey, Fanboymus, welcome! Whoa, Tohka?
おう、シド。シドが健康診断とやらをするのか？さすが先生だな。よろしく頼むぞ。
You know, I trust Shido to do a physical better than I trust Tohka to bandage someone up, so I think it's a slight improvement from earlier. Then that means you're the student that was late?
何かを測るというから走ったり投げたりするのだと思って校庭で待っていたら誰も来なかったのだ。
Why didn't anyone tell her? If no one noticed, I wonder who set this up. It could have been Maria Arusu who's setting up all the events in this game. Well, what I'm going to do is examine your body. Ugh! Calm down, Shido. Be cool, be cool!
なあ、シド。健康診断とは何をするのだ？
Tohka status still has a piece of bread in place of a brain. Yes. Well, I'll be measuring your height and your weight. It's not a big deal. There's nothing suspicious about it. There's nothing suspicious about it? Yeah, when you say it like that, it sounds very suspicious. Miku should be the first one to come if she heard Shido is the doctor. Yeah. Miku would be the one that wants to be the doctor. Because she'd want to inspect all the girls.
なんだ、それだけなのだな。では、
Right, let's get this over with. Okay, so we finished measuring your height and weight. So your height is 155 centimeters, and your weight is... Origami, meanwhile, wants to be thoroughly inspected by Shido. Yes. And your weight is... ...
待つのだ、シド。
What is it?
乙女の体重は非公開。それが世の断りだと聞いたぞ。
Hey, no breaking the fourth wall, Tohka. Oh, I see. You're right. I don't know who told you that, but I guess I shouldn't be saying it out loud, huh?
シドは偉いな。
I think I don't know about that. But I'll be quiet while I write it down.
で、次は何を測る？握力か？
Well, what's next is,
どうしたシド？紙に書いてある漢字が読めないのか？
Oh, she is getting sass from Tohka. No, of course that's not it.
私はよくある。
Okay, she wasn't being sassy. She was trying to be compassionate. Don't be proud of that. Well, what I have to do is take your measurements.
スリーサイズ？スリーサイズとはあれのことか？
City size. Yeah, I am. Bust, waist, hips, the correct choice. Physical aptitude, intelligence, and agility. Or regular, large, and extra large. Tohka not being able to read well, par for the course. Yes. Alright, quick save. Her three saizu are physical aptitude, intelligence, and agility. I'm talking about physical aptitude, intelligence, and agility.
何？体力と素早さはともかく知力だと。知力ってなんだ？
Don't worry, I'll just write down Kinako brain and everyone will understand. That'll be 32. 32 IQ points? 16, 3, 18 if we're doing D&D numbers.
なぜもう書いている？そもそも測ってないではないか。
That was just a joke. I need to measure your figure.
バスト、ウエスト、ヒップのことだな。でも、それなら前にも測ったぞ。
3 might be a tiny bit too harsh, but not all that too harsh. These are things we measure periodically. It could have changed, you know?
そうなのか？ゴム人形ではあるまいし、そんな簡単に伸びたり縮んだりしないと思うが。
It's true. No matter how much Tohka eats, her figure doesn't change. If other girls heard that, they might get jealous. I'd say she's bottom of a 0.5%, really. Yeah. Tomato 32 IQ? It's worse than a lizard. Yeah.
まさかシド、そう言って私をたばかって、本当は単に私の体を触るのが目的ではあるまいな。
Guilty as charged. Of course not. I'm a doctor. This is necessary for your health.
そうだな。シドは医者の先生だからな。信頼しているぞ。
She shouldn't. Okay, leave it to me. Anyways, let's get measuring. There's something you need to do before that.
どうしたシド？急に後ろに立ったりして。
I mean, 18 isn't too freakishly out there. Coughs awkwardly in statistics. If Shido wanted to touch you, does he need an excuse like this? You would think no, but apparently they do. Oh, I forgot to check you with the stethoscope.
では、先にそれをやってしまえばいいだろう。
Come to think of it, if I do it from the front, it would be kind of embarrassing. Can it be from the back?
大丈夫だ。シドは医者の先生だからな。信頼しているぞ。
Yeah, I'm a doctor, after all. But that isn't a good enough reason. It's just, are you okay with that, Tohka?
私は全然構わないぞ。
I see, then. Is this it? Hey, don't make weird noises.
すまん。いきなりで驚いたのだ。
Shido, where's your left arm? Where's your left hand, Shido? Seriously, you two, you were made for each other. You need to get on the smooch train already. Oh, they're already on the smooch train, but they're only on the smooch train. Nothing past the smooch train. Right, I see. Sorry about that. Well, this is... I'm totally touching Tohka's body. Tohka's warmth, my hand grazing her skin, and I can feel her soft hair. There's the scent of soap? Oh no, I'm feeling dizzy. Yeah, I will. I'll do it now. Well, they could be virtuously waiting for the holy bonds of matrimony. They could be. They already got married in Rinne Utopia. Hope YouTube doesn't see this or it'll be a disaster. The last episode was much worse. No, it's nothing. Oh no, I guess my excitement was obvious from my breathing. I should hurry through this as quickly as possible. Okay, Tohka, let's get this over with. Origami is not virtuously waiting, meanwhile. No, not at all. Ugh, don't move, Tohka. I can't measure you like this. It also tickles just like last time. I'll be done quick. Hang in there. Don't twist your body. This is almost as lewd as hand-holding. Don't move! I can't hear! Tohka, calm down. This is a physical. Don't make noises or move. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'd say this actually passed the rules intent back on SA. Yeah, and if I saw that, this one I definitely would not have been putting on SA. It's like, once you get there, it's like, no, that's too far. What's happening here? And it's No Nut November 2. Ah! Is that why they executed Peanut? They executed Peanut because it's No Nut November. Ah. No, it's not like that. Oh, Tohka. Crap. Ah! Well, that was one way to end that. Where am I? Is this a bad ending? I looked around me and the landscape seemed to stretch out endlessly. It was as if I were in a world from a movie. But I don't think so. I think this is where it'll actually go. Arusu, why are you... Wait, what is this place? Yeah, I'm definitely reloading. In case the other options don't take me here. You're in the Technoverse. This entire game is in the Technoverse. We're in a game inside of the game. They're in virtual reality. Alright, I'm gonna quick load. And we'll take the other wrong option. Regular, large, extra large. I'm talking about regular, large, or extra large. What do you want, Tohka? Hey, IBM Thee! Glad you stopped by. We are in some very lewd situations pushing the border. But glad you could stop by. I'm fine with regular.
仕方ない。特盛りだけで我慢するぞ。味噌汁はついてくるんだろうな。
Yeah, it usually does. What are you talking about? That's not it. I'm talking about your figure. Your figure! Bust, waist, and hips!
そんな味噌汁はついてこないのか？
No, stop thinking about food! No, how long would it have gone already with that? Tohka, let's hurry up and get your measurements.
なんだ、食べ物の話ではないのか？
And what says, oh, this is a bust. I'm talking about your physical. I was just kidding earlier.
そうか、冗談なのか。しかし、シドが変な話をするからお腹が減ってきたではないか。
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. How's this? I'll buy you a beef bowl on our way back.
おお、牛丼。それはいいな。よし、そうと決まったらさっさと健康診断を終わらせるのだ。
Don't joke about food with Tohka. Yeah, don't. She takes it seriously. There's something... Okay, and now we're back on the same path as earlier.
どうしたシド？急に後ろに。
Right. There we go. It takes us right back here. She dragged that out. She dragged out that ooh. IBMT loves gyudon. All right, I'm not sure what that is. Now anyway, let's take the correct option. Bust, waist, hips. What are the three sizes that we're talking about? Gyudon is beef bowl. Ah, gotcha. I'm talking about your bust, waist, and hip measurements.
それは知っているぞ。前にも測ったからな。でもシドに測ってもらうのは初めてだな。
Yeah, Enwise is unfortunately allergic to delicious, delicious onion. Yes, so I'm going to have to at least touch your body a little. Because his human flesh is weak, yes.
私に触れるのか？
Yeah, you have a problem with it, huh? If you don't want me to, I can ask someone else to do it.
別に嫌ではないぞ。
80, 50, 70. Is that your guess, IBM Thief, for Tohka? Really?
その代わり健康診断だからな。別にやましい気持ちはないのだろ。そこのところを勘違いしてもらっては困るぞ。
Tomato, Tohka's on screen. Of course we're talking about food. No, that's right. No, that's not it. It's not my ulterior motives. It's Maria's ulterior motives, since she's the one that created this event for us to get stuck in.
とにかくシドならいいのだ。シドになら別にその何をされても。
Okay, then let's get started. Okay, and everything here as we did before.
どうしたシド？急に後ろに立ったりして。
So we can skip all of this. Yup. All right, and we do in fact get taken to the to Arusu's what did someone call it earlier? The Technoverse. Senwise called it the Technoverse. We're in Arusu's Technoverse. I looked around me and the landscape seemed to stretch out endlessly. It was as if I were in a world from a movie.
どうしたの？そんな驚いた顔して。
IBMT has no idea what the average measurements are. Arusu, why are you... Wait, what is this place? And also, just to notice, Maria has a cross, but Arusu has a St. Peter's cross. And they also have different little emblems here, and of course, different colored hair and different colored outfit. It's her domanic expansion.
このままじゃ中途半端で終わってしまう。何も実ることはなくて、いつまでも答えは出ない。
Anticlimactic? What do you mean by that?
もっと先を見せてあげて。
Oh? Are you saying that I must go beyond? So she's just gonna skip her 3 sizes. Sure looks like it. Beyond? What do you mean, Arusu? Wait, this place is from before karaoke. Wait, did I come back? Did I just load a save? But what was that place earlier? It seemed like I'd gone back to the beginning.
いつかシド、あなたに決めてほしいことがあります。
Arusu, I mean Maria, is that you? Where is everyone? What do you want me to decide?
シドは私に愛を教えてくれています。
Yeah, that's why we're all together, hanging out and experiencing different situations. Right?
はい。そうすることで様々な情報を知ることができました。ですが、私はまだ愛がわかりません。
Okay. Every time they ask what is love on here, even if they just make an oblique reference, like I haven't found out what love is, I respond with, baby, don't hurt me no more. But I was watching a YouTube video earlier today, and there's a speaker giving a bunch of stuff. IBM knows it. I was watching a speaker earlier today, and it goes to the question and answer section, and one of the audience members asks, what is love? And the guy giving the speech just casually replies, baby, don't hurt me no more. Sorry, that's a Pavlovian response. Just kind of blushing and showing on her face. Yeah, she is a little bit. Huh, you have a point there. I don't know what it is either.
だから、シドに。
Choose? You said that before. To choose...
ここに来てくれた皆さんはいつかシドに好意を抱いている。それは間違いないことです。いつかシドのそばにいたい。自分のものにしたい。それが愛ですか？
Oh yeah, and Anwise. When a man and a woman want to exchange genetic information very, very much, that's what love is. Seiko wants to share genetic information, but that's a little impractical. Yes. Well, I don't think that's everything.
私もそう考えます。けれど、この世界には結実した愛がありません。
What's beyond? The Arusu from earlier mentioned the same thing.
だから、選んでください。愛を誓った相手を。
I can't choose. This is a harem anime. We must remain uncommitted the entire time.
そして見せてください。私に未来を。ありえたかもしれない。あり得るかもしれない。いつか指導と彼女たちの行く末を。
Just 12, but yes, he does. I swear my love to kielbasa, sauerkraut, and split pea soup. The bratwurst is also nom. Achoo!
シド、どうした？寒いのか？
While walking home from school, I had an intense sneeze, prompting Tohka to get up close to me. You know, it's been getting chilly recently, hasn't it? You okay, Tohka?
安心しろ。私はシドと一緒にいるだけでポッカポカだ。
Aw, she's got the warm and fuzzies! Ah, right. Tohka puffed her chest out proudly. I had no idea how to respond.
どうしたんだ、シド。
100 GF, he's not Rentaro. Not sure who Rentaro is. Oh, nothing, I was just feeling shy.
そうなのか？すまん。
NY says, but yeah, you said that they're on the smooch train. I didn't think Shido had even managed that much with anybody. No, Shido has managed that with every single spirit. Basically, is she in her transformed form and on a rampage? Then potentially he hasn't kissed her yet. But if the spirit is in her human form, then he has definitely kissed her. I'll leave the rest to your imagination to consider the implications. No, it's nothing to apologize for. I shook my head and played off the fact that I was taken aback. Tohka had a gift for startling me. I thought I'd get used to it by now, but it's still something I get shy over. Especially when Tohka doted upon me. Ever since we started dating, she's been willing to wait on me, hand and knee. And yet, on their various dates, he manages to not ever repeat the feat. Yup, pretty much. But not before they lose their clothes first. Well, they were on their way in a few places. But there are times when I can't help but feel shy about it, especially when it comes from out of nowhere.
シド、どうした？もしや調子が悪いのか？
Shido really frustrates you. Yeah, harem protagonists tend to do that. Especially if they never mature their character. Shido eventually matures his character, like in season 4 and 5, so he's actually not bad. No, I'm fine. Got some stuff on my mind. It's not a cold or anything.
本当か？寒くなると病にかかりやすいと聞いたぞ。シドがそうなっては大変だ。
Yeah, I'll be careful.
シド、ちょっと良いか？
Huh? What is it? Tohka!
暑くはないようだぞ。
Yeah, thanks. Tohka's cool hand felt nice on my forehead, but being in the middle of the street made me panic. At least it was just her hand. You'll be careful. You'll be dead. Gotta get the Star Wars reference there.
シド、なんだか顔も赤いぞ。
No, Tohka, that's called a blush. No, I'm totally fine. It really isn't a cold, so don't worry about it.
そうか。それならば良い。
But what?
少しでもそう感じたら私に言うのだぞ。
Hey, you were a nurse in one of the special events in the game, so yeah. Thanks, Tohka. Take care of yourself too, okay?
私はシドがいてくれれば元気だ。
There she goes again with that stuff. I pretended to shrug it off as I continued walking. But in truth, it warmed my heart a bit. It's only going to get colder though. I need to start wearing layers. Come to think of it, you don't have many winter clothes, do you? Tohka's life is supported by Ratatoskr. I bet they give her new clothes too.
いくつかレーネにもらったと思うが、まだ自分で買ったことはないな。
Alright, then why don't we take a look at some outfits tomorrow? I just realized this is Tohka's first winter. She's never picked out winter clothes before, so it could be a new, fun experience for her.
デートだな。それは楽しみだ。
NY says the alternate history where Luke ends up marrying Leia makes me inwardly chuckle. I'm not familiar with that one. Yup, it's a date. Saying that still makes me blush, but I should be used to it. We've gone on plenty of dates by now. Let's meet tomorrow at the shopping district at 11.
今からワクワクが止まらんぞ。シドの好きな服を 選んでもらえばいいのだな。
Huh? Did you say something?
いいや、なんでもない。とりあえずまた夕げで会おう。
Just Obi-Wan and Yoda almost forgot to tell him that detail as it was. Okay, later. It was the next day. 11 on the dot. Tohka had arrived right on time. Oh, they forget they're in a side game right now and their lives depend on this? Yes! Yes! Okay. Tomato, in case you missed it. So they are inside of a virtual reality world that was based off of a dating sim that was based off of all of their experiences so far, plus based off of other dating sims. However, the dating sim got taken over by a rogue AI. Now Shido is trapped inside of it. The AI summoned all of the other spirits, so they entered the virtual reality world with it. But every once in a while, the AI creates these events, which are like 3 layers deep. They're special events inside of a game, inside of the game that we're playing. So yeah, this is super meta. Slight divergence in their attention and things might have gone a bit differently. Gotcha.
Shido! すまん、待たせたか?
Matrix in a Matrix, exactly. Is the rogue AI Arusu? Yes. No, I just got here too. Morning, Tohka.
おはようなのだ。その、どうだ? 変ではないか?
Ah, it's cute. Tohka asked me sheepishly. Is the AI falling in love with Shido too? She will. Because harem game, exactly. She isn't yet, but she will. She wore stockings and a miniskirt, and we cannot see it. Her legs were so long and alluring. Ooh. But that skirt is quite short. Well, her outfit wasn't anything out of the ordinary. What am I doing? We're about to go on a date and I'm having these thoughts? That is stabnip. Yes, long legs. That is my weakness. I admit. If you're worried about being late, you could have just come with me.
ダメなのだ。それだとデートらしくないのだろ?
Well, not to me.
愛たちも言っていたぞ。ちゃんと待ち合わせるのもデートには必要だと。
Stop listening to I, my, and me. They're a bad influence on you, Tohka. Sure, I guess that makes sense. Oh well, whatever, let's go. Tomato, I'm gonna have to go for a minute, be right back. Cool, see you later.
冬服を見に行こう。
Let's go. Alright, let's get going. I hope we can find you something nice. There were plenty of clothing stores, but I'm not too aware of what they sell. Guess we can hit stores we're used to. That is definitely a short miniskirt. That is a very short miniskirt. Tohka, what's the matter?
何かだ?
Oh, you just seemed uncomfortable.
そんなことはないぞ。全然ない。
You sure? If you say so. So Stab, are you aware of the 3 basic flavors of humans in Stars and Shadow? Quite the scene cut, yeah. And that skirt is, that skirt is ultra short. I know that there are the, basically Imperials. Imperial Romans. I don't remember the other kind. Wait, no, the Imperials were another race. I'm sorry, no. That was another race that was the Imperials. No, you'll have to remind me. I know I read them, but I don't recall them. For some reason, Tohka's having difficulty walking. I wonder if her feet hurt, but I think she would have said something. No, it's something quite different, Shido. Well, I guess I'll just keep an eye out for that. Literally looking in the wrong direction to find out what it is. Oh, we're here.
Oh, かわいい服がいっぱいだな。
3 flavors of humans are Death's Hand, covering human space barbarians who cannot be negotiated with. There was a section for winter attire, which immediately caught Tohka's eye. Looks like they've got a seasonal section. Why don't you pick out what you like?
一着小鳥からは好きなだけ買ってきていいと言われているが。
Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. I'll buy you one outfit myself. It's your first winter, right? Let's ring it in style.
良いのか？本当に？
Of course, that's why we came here. 2D but feels 3D. Yeah. It's a celebration. I can't afford designer clothes, but I can do this much for her. Human refugee splinter colonies, which are small, undeveloped, and backwards, but can be caught up to modern societies. Okay. Kotori told me she would spot me if I didn't have enough, but I denied it. It's pointless if I can't buy it with my own money. I have to look dependable. When I said that to Kotori, she just laughed. Yeah, seriously, dude, take the money. It's not, you're a student. You're not making so much money yourself. Honestly, where are you getting money from? Oops.
だが人も多い。これでは試着してシドに感想をもらえないかもしれないぞ。
And there is the playable human faction, who are a bunch of more technologically advanced space refugees who need to set down roots soon after game start. Ah, okay, cool. Go ahead and choose what you want, Tohka. You might find that you'll want to shop more in the future, too. It's all good experience. You got that harem dad money. Yeah.
わかった。自分なりに探してみるのだ。
They're never exactly clear on how Ratatoskr was formed. That's the organization that they're part of that combats the spirits by dating them. And where they get their money from. So that's always been left in the air. That's not something that's explained in the series.
No, Shido. これはなんだ?
I don't know. Is that a scarf?
ストール? 不思議な形の布だな。どう使うのだ?
She didn't say scarf, she said stole. Interesting. You wrap it around your shoulders, knees, or body. It's pretty cozy.
こんな感じか?
And they're not even gonna show. Right, you look great in it. After wrapping herself in the checkered scarf, Tohka looked totally different. She looked like a bookish librarian. That's a lie. Her long hair was tucked neatly inside of the scarf, which hugged her trim, thin frame. Cute pattern, too. Human planetary populations are either refugees or standard humans. Refugees don't produce coin or science until they change into standard humans. Playable human colony ships and transports at game start are standard humans, while the splinter colonies are refugees. Gotcha. If she were reading a book sitting beside a windowsill, it would be a lovely scene. Yeah, but you know she can't read.
だがシド、これでは食べにくいな。汚してしまいそうだ。
Seems like she had other plans in mind. Yeah, remember, Tohka loves food, not books. Well, you'd be wearing clothes underneath it, so you could just remove it before you eat.
おう、そういうことか。それなら大丈夫そうだな。
Tohka appeared satisfied and placed the scarf back on the rack.
しかし、いろいろあって本当に迷ってしまうな。シドの気になるのはどれなのだ?
Wait, no. Today you're choosing for yourself, right, Tohka?
それはそうなのだが。
You can do it! You can do it!
頑張る。靴もあるのだな。
Tohka stopped at the back of the store. Come to think of it, something was bothering her earlier. Maybe her shoes don't match. Want to try these out? Sit there, I'll grab you a pair.
では、あのブーツを頼めるか?
Sure, leave it to me. Okay, these boots. Sorry for the wait.
すまんな、シド。ちょっと待ってくれ。
Tohka slipped her foot into the boots, but she, not being used to the high top, was having trouble. back, Enwise.
これで大丈夫なのか？いや違うな。すまんシド、手伝ってくれ。
Okay, hold on. I kneeled down in front of Tohka and took her shoes off. I tried reaching for her foot, but I froze. Dun dun dun! Obviously, Tohka had removed her shoes, and now I could see her toes. No. Seeing them wrapped in stockings was strangely captivating. Shido, don't be a disgusting foot person. Not only can Tohka not read, she also cannot do calculus or algebra or fractions. She's gonna slip, isn't she? Well, right now her problem is just that she can't get her foot in the boots because she's never put on tall shoes before. We're not talking about heels, just like the part that goes up her shin.
どうしたのだシド？
Sorry? Remember, she's having trouble with the boot process. Yes. I jumped, startled by her sudden question. Just gonna remind everybody how short of a miniskirt she was wearing earlier, and Shido was down there helping her with her shoes. I'm sure you can put the numbers together. There's no way I could tell her that. I was mesmerized by her legs. I need to calm down.
大丈夫なのかシド？やはり体調が優れぬのか？
No, I'm fine. It's nothing. I spat out a swift response and reached for her foot. When I touched her, Tohka let out a small grunt. I frequently mention I'm booting up or undergoing the boot process as I put mine on. Anyways, your entire life is a pun.
シド。
Whoa! Corn Pop? I don't know, IBM he's a bad dude. Tohka's legs are so smooth. I can feel her warmth through her stockings.
シドに足を触られているのはなんだか変な感じだ。
Hey, don't make this weird!
変な感じだがその嫌ではないぞ。
Dot? What is she saying? It almost feels like I'm doing something very wrong. I need to look away. If I don't look, it might seem less suspicious. On the other hand, I'm kneeling right in front of Tohka. Her knees are at my eye level. Oh my. God, I miss the emotional maturity of the Corpse Party kids around relationships around now. Yes! Yes, they were far more mature than Tohka and Shido. I can almost see the inside of her skirt from between her knees, but I'm not looking. I'm not!
シド？
I froze, and Tohka looked down confusingly at me. She blushed almost immediately. Tohka clamped down her skirt.
見たか？シド。
No, I didn't. I couldn't.
本当か？
Really?
本当に本当か？
Not that they're amazing at relationships, but yeah, they're not idiots. Really?
では信じよう。
Okay. I feel terrible. Sorry, Tohka. I promise to wipe the memory. Seiko earns points for making sheer brazenness work. Yep.
どうだシド？似合うか？
Yeah, they are. Hey, why don't you grab that scarf you pulled earlier?
なるほど。よし。これでどうだシド？
Perfect. They pair together nicely.
ではシド、これを買ってもらってもよいだろうか？
Sure thing. Are you sure? You can buy clothes if you want.
服だと毎日着るわけにはいかないが、 これならどの服を着ていてもつけられるだろう。
Pulling scurfs is hard. Got it.
ダメか？
No, as long as you care for them, then I'm happy to get them for you. Question, did you ever see Chance of Sonar? Yes, you showed me the first chapter. That was an ordeal. But we did what we came to do, except for buying clothes.
今日はいろいろなものを見れてすごく楽しかったぞ。靴もストールも早
Yo,
く身につけた
Potato,
いのだ。
welcome back. Yep, it is a fun game. The tomato has transformed into a potato. Tohka was giddy as she exited the shop. It was a pleasure for both of us. I'd call it a successful date. I'm sure it'll get colder, so it's good that we got our shopping done ahead of time.
楽しみだ。
Whoa! Tohka was shivering. An icy gust just blew through the air. I wonder if Tohka's cold. Some work, so you open the stream on PC? Appreciated. Alright, let us go ahead and make a quick save. It's pretty obvious that we want to take option 1, but yep. So what we'll do is obviously take the wrong option, stay put.
ちょっと寒くなってきたぞ。
Oh, sorry, I know, huh? Tohka saying it made me realize that she still wasn't dressed in winter attire, so she no doubt would be affected by the cold. It would be for the best if we went
あ
indoors.
まり風が強いと困るのだが。
Just as she muttered, a sudden gust of wind blew. And right as I say that, IBM whooshes. Boo! What I saw almost made me choke. Because I was a few steps behind Tohka, it came into full view. Her skirt had lifted ever so. Boop!
どこを見ているのだ、バカ者。
It whooshed! It whooshed! Sorry! Ah! Smack! Why? Talk about timing.
またかシドはわざと見える場所に移動しているのではないだろうな。
Of course not. Just hurry up and fix your skirt. And so we were at the mercy of the blustery wind. Sorry, Tohka. I'm not sure I think we're still on the bad path. The wind slowed down, giving me time to apologize. Tohka was still pouty, but I couldn't blame her. I'm sure it'd be annoying for the wind to keep blowing up your skirt.
シドが謝ることはないのだ。私も悪かったのだ。
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm the one who saw.
そうではなくてだな。実は今日いつもよりスカートが短かったのだ。
Huh? Really? Wow, Shido, you never noticed? Yeah, we'll go back and do the right option shortly. I had a hunch it was shorter, and it was. Glancing up and down at her, I noticed her legs were more visible.
じろじろ見るな。
Sorry, I couldn't help it. Were you worried about that? Is that why you were walking funny?
ちょっとしたことでめくれてしまいそうでな。気が気でなかったのだ。
Even more shortly than her skirt. No, slightly more longer than her skirt. Isn't that to be expected with a shorter skirt?
その方がシドが喜ぶと教えてもらったのだ。
Yes, Aimai and me told you that Shido would be happier, but they didn't say why Shido would be happier. Huh?
アイやマイ、ミーに言
Called
われ
it.
たのだ。スカートは短い方が良いと。
That's disgraceful. Seriously, they... Yeah, I guess I can thank them.
短いスカートはそれだけで男の目を釘付けにするとも言っていたぞ。
True.
シドは釘付けになったか？
Well, glued or not, I guess I saw under... Sorry. We need absolute territory, yes. I was honest, but hoped it wouldn't embarrass her. She could react any number of ways.
いい。シドは私のことをいつもより見てくれていたということだろ？それは嬉しい。
You're not mad? She really, really likes Shido, so no.
怒る？何を言う？シドに見せるためにそうしていたのだ。見られて怒ったら本末転倒ではないか。
And Potato says it looks like she actually likes that he saw. Yes, and that's exactly what she just said. But I know you posted that before the stream got to you. But yeah, look at that. Some emotional maturity. She wore that with the intention of showing it off. And then it was shown off. And then she's not upset that it was shown off because that's what she planned. Amazing. I may need to give Tohka more credit on intelligence.
確かに少し恥ずかしかったが。
Understandable. I'm glad then, Tohka. Thanks for doing all of that for me. Tohka smiled meekly, then whispered.
勇気を出してよかったのだ。
Tohka gripped her skirt.
でも、あまりじっと見るのはダメだぞ。とても恥ずかしいのだからな。
Okay, got it. Yeah, I guess skirts are best at a moderate length, but short skirts are nice now and then. There we go. Now we can backtrack. Now it's possible that I went too far, because we'll probably have that same discussion at the end, but, you know, I stepped in front of Tohka.
シド？
Oh, I was hoping to shield you from the wind if at all possible. Tohka's hair blew back from the headwind. The gust's intensity died down, so maybe my act was in vain.
シドは優しいな。
Not really.
そうか？ちゃんと風が弱まったぞ。
Wait, the wind? Have the Yamai twins been our secret wing ladies the entire time? Are they the ones that have been casting these gusts of wind at Tohka to entice our gaze? Tohka flashed a grin, and suddenly another gust of strong wind blew. Whoa! The wind messed up my balance, and I tipped over. Sorry, Tohka. Tohka, I can see! Oh, I'm trying to figure out what is the, is there a reference to that someone was blind? I think I'm confusing it with, we still get the fan service. All roads lead to undies. Yes, it was fate. It was. I think I might just have it confused with, Dr. Strangelove when, Dr. Strangelove gets up and shouts, I can walk! Or I can walk, or however it was that they did it. But yeah. I'm pretty sure that there is something when someone just exclaims, I can see! I know, he can talk from, the Planet of the Apes musical. He can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk. I can sing!
シドが風よけになってくれるのではないのか?
And I blocked it so hard that it knocked me over. Don't worry, I got a consolation prize of peeking up your skirt. Okay, I'll do it. So just hold down your skirt. Tohka, your skirt flipped again. So sorry, just hold it down. I can't do that. So we embraced, fighting against the frigid chill and her lively skirt. Hey, that's one way of doing it. Sorry, Tohka. And that explains why we got to Sorry, Tohka. So I was right that this was part of the next scene, but it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go, and let's just double check. Perfect. And we're in the house. Oh, that's just Tohka. You seem cheery, Tohka.
いい歌だろ？この前初めて聞いたのだが、すぐに好きになったぞ。
Linked a certain song for me on Discord. Thanks, NYS. I'll take a peek earlier. Is it the I Can Sing song? I see. It is a good song. In case it is that song, let's just pretend that this is the one that Tohka is singing. Absolute Territory. Okay, never mind. It's a different one. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. No, you'll never make a monkey out of me. Oh my god, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Yes, you finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey. Yes, you finally made a monkey out of me. I appreciate that song way too much. It has no reason to be as good as it is. I can hear Tohka in the kitchen humming along to the TV. After eating dinner, we've started a nightly routine of watching TV together. Recently, Tohka has taken a liking to singing shows. Ever since this song from an anime hit the charts, she's become interested. She asked some of her friends from school to show her songs on their phones.
おお、これもいい歌だな。
Standing ovation. Thank you, IBM Thee.
これは初めて聞くぞ。
Absolute Territory song includes a Third Impact reference. Nerdiness ensues. Oh yeah, absolutely.
なんと涙を誘うのだ。
I personally have been a fan of the show for a while. I usually know what the rankings are, and it's nothing to fuss over. But for Tohka, it's different. For her, this is her first time really connecting with music. Laughter, tears, feeling the emotions of each song through Tohka's expressions. I'm almost jealous at times. Even today, her moods sway as she watches the rankings update.
死での旅路にお前と酌み交わした酒を思い出すとは切ないぞ。
Yeah. I never knew the enka genre would chart that high. That's rare. Just earlier, an idol group was happily singing and dancing. Now, there's a whole new vibe, and a spry older man is singing a soulful tune. Saraba uchu no arenda sufure wa uchu senkaun Yamato tidi. Tohka's eyes were glued to the screen, entranced by his voice. Tohka, do you like enka? Could someone tell me what enka is? I'm not familiar with it.
歌の種類で好き嫌いを考えたことはないな。でも、いい歌はどんなものであろうといいと思うぞ。しかし、みんなすごいのだな。こんな風に上手に歌が歌えるとは。
Ooh, Japanese ballad music. I love ballad music. Although you kind of need to know the lyrics to really appreciate ballad music, but yeah, ballad music is good. It's like Japan's equivalent of country music, and suddenly I like it a lot less. Tohka nodded in succession, clearly impressed. Oh, I get it. Then Tohka, why don't we go to karaoke? We haven't gone in a while.
カラオケか。それはいい考えだな。
Tohka spun around with a glimmer in her eye.
しばらく行っていなかったしな。行きたいぞ、シド。
Okay, okay, I want to hear you sing too. It's been a while.
しかし、今テレビでやっているような曲はもうカラオケに入っているのか？
Well, lately songs have been added to the catalog as soon as they release. I think we'll be all right.
おお、そうか。なら安心だな。
Tohka was overjoyed, showing the enthusiasm I see in her when she visits one of her favorite restaurants.
シド、それはどんな曲でもいいのか？
Will she sing us the song of her people? As long as it's available.
荒ぶる魂のアニソンもか？
The anime song for the wild soul? Well, fire up your soul, fire up your soul, fire up your soul, Gandamu. Wild what? Well, I think they've got a lot of anime songs in there.
心ときめくキャワキャワなアイドルたちの歌もか？
What? If the idols are on TV, then I'm sure they'll be available.
酒と涙と男と女と桜吹雪と小指のちぎりが乱れ飛ぶ墓上の連歌もか？
Tohka is really into this. You want to sing Enka? Enka tunes were like folk songs, and now I like them more. Folk songs good, ballads good, country music not so much. And there were tons of them. Think classic Japanese songs. I never thought a young girl would like them. Then our next date will be karaoke.
今から楽しみなのだ。
Come to think of it, karaoke dates are so vanilla. I'd better think of a way to make it more special. Well, if you know what happens in the karaoke bars, then yeah, there might be some spiciness there. Even unintended. Should have called Miku for songs. Yeah. Country only in the sense that it's traditional, not in sound. Gotcha. Alright. I'm back to loving it. I love my folk songs, I love my ballads, so absolutely that all sounds amazing.
久しいな。
On our next day off, as promised, I took Tohka to karaoke. I wanted to go too, of course. As much as I wanted to sing, though, I looked forward to hearing Tohka sing.
お、隣の部屋の歌声が聞こえるぞ。
It's easy to overhear people from the hallway, but we'll be singing loudly too. We won't be able to hear them from our room.
そうか。ワクワクするな。
I could see it on your face as soon as we met up together. The attendant led us to our room, and I froze upon seeing the accommodations. So big! That's what she said. The room was clearly too big for just the two of us. Well, if they don't have a problem with it.
ほら、シド、早く隣に座るのだ。
Well, this is embarrassing.
なぜだ？私はシドの隣に座れるから嬉しいぞ。ほら、早くするのだ。
Now, I am sitting while singing, but it is always better to stand when you sing. Your voice projects more properly.
それとも、私の隣は嫌なのか？
No, that's not it. The room is so spacious, so we don't have to huddle up too close. That is literally the point why she wants to sit so close.
シドが遠くに座るのは寂しいぞ。だからここに座るのだ。
Ugh, she just says exactly what's on her mind. If that's what my girlfriend wants, what can I do? Got it. I gave up and sat beside Tohka. Our arms touched, and I felt her softness next to me. I can't concentrate.
では、早速歌うぞ。
Right. Let's do it. I'm sure once the singing starts, I'll feel all good. Let's hurry now. That way I can pump myself up. Tohka, what do you want to sing? When did she become his girlfriend? We are in a parallel event, but I guess... I mean, we did see that they were behaving differently, so it looks like they're in a parallel event. Just a really long one. This one was created by Arusu, the Dark Arusu, not Maria Arusu.
まずはデュエットだ。
Wait, no. It was created by Maria. My bad. Maria Arusu sent us back in time to redo the last day and redo karaoke with just one girl because it isn't being intense enough. So we're still not teaching her love. Duet? This early?
恋人同士でのカラオケではそれが当たり前なのだろ
I don't think that's necessarily true.
そうなのかしかし良いではないか最初は2人でデュエットした方が盛り上がるだろ私はシドと一緒に歌いたいぞ
That's so sweet! Okay, you're right. Let's choose a duet. Tohka was beaming. I handed her the mic and flipped the switch for her. Try singing into the mic. Say, Alright, it's working. For me, the light isn't turning on. I tried testing out the mic, tapping it once or twice, but nothing came out of the speaker.
どうしたのだ
Seems like the mic is broken. It won't pick up my voice.
それではこのマイクで一緒に歌えばよいだろう
All of a sudden, Tohka pressed the mic into my face and leaned in close. Tohka!
これで私もシドも歌えるぞさあ曲を入力するのだ
No, we're too close.
デュエットするのだから当然だろうシドは一体何を言っているのだ
Okay, fine. The broken mic was the plan. It was totally Maria's plan. I don't think Tohka will let it go. Besides, I don't want her to have to wait and get into a sour mood. I guess I'll sing with her. Japanese karaoke rooms. Yep. Which song should we choose? Okay. The guide says a soulful anime song, so that is the last one that I will pick. Let's start off with a Giddy Idol song. Better for, actually, let me check one thing on the guide on the 4th day for, someone else. Will it say, something similar? No, it is going to be different, at least for them. Yeah, 4th day. Yep, it is different, so that means we need to grab, all of these. Alright, let's do a Giddy Idol song. Alright, if Tohka's going to sing, it'll be perfect. As soon as the intro played, Tohka smiled. It was a hugely popular idol group song. It practically plays everywhere. Tohka is a girl after all, so I'm sure these songs are easier to sing. Come on, Tohka, let loose!
ではデュエットしよう
Me too? But this is a female idol group song.
殿町はこれが持ち歌だと言っていたぞもちろんシドも歌えるのだろ
Well, damn you, Tonomachi! Why did I read Giddy Idol song as Diddy Idol song? Cause I think you got Diddy on the brain. Let's get, I can send you a, free, free bottle of lube.
もしやシドが歌えない曲だったのか
Try not to look bummed. Leave it to me. I might not look like it, but I can sing anything, especially pop songs. I'm a pro!
それならば私が間違えても安心だな
Tonomachi's on the Diddy list. Oh, absolutely. I feel like I got ahead of myself there, but I can't let Tohka down. Let's go. I'll give it my all. My confidence is my ultimate weapon at karaoke. I'll going to steal your heart. I will make it flutter, my darling. Is he minor though? Sort of. So the thing with Shido is it's actually really complicated, and to explain whether or not he's a minor requires spoiling a lot of the series. So basically, if you want him to be a minor, he can be a minor. If you want him to be an adult, he can be an adult, and you can be comfortable with whichever choice you make. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. You can watch the series and and find out in later. My secret technique, the Shido Itsuka falsetto.
すごいなシド、女の声だ。
You know what Shido's thing is. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we've spoken about this. Why did I forget that you know? But I won't say it for other people. So yes, you can say that he is a minor, so he, actually, as a minor, he's Diddy's bait, and as an adult, he's also on the list of people that have taken Diddy's bait and have been blackmailed by him. This is what I'm capable of! There we go, I had to throw in the falsetto. Not talking about any minors thing. Okay. I want to cry!
たっぷり歌ったな。
Alright,
楽しいし。
let's jump back and let's do Enka, a song of the people. You're wrong, bad potato? Does that mean he's rotten? Or does he have too many eyes? When the intro started, a blank expression appeared immediately on Tohka's face.
これは染み渡る伴奏だな。この曲のイメージは桜。和の心の象徴だな。強さの中に美しくも物悲しさを感じさせる旋律だ。
Oh, like A minor, like music minor. Ha 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 ha. Maybe? Tohka, you sure are somber.
そのような言葉は無粋だぞシド。歌の道をなんと心得る。
Oh, she is getting into this. I'm sorry. I never imagined Tohka to school me on singing technique. I instinctively
ではシ
apologize.
ド、一つ歌ってみてくれ。
Okay. I was pressured by Tohka, who at the moment was locked in a reverent demeanor, and I began to sing. Enka wasn't something I was good at. At the moment, I guess I could sing a random song. But I regretted the casual air. I was given a taste of the essence of
赤
Enka.
者、何を考えているのだシド。
What?
拳が効いていないぞシド。そんな歌が人の心に届くものか。
But what am I supposed to do? Well, wasn't this supposed to be a duet?
シドが演歌を甘く見ているからだぞ。
Well, why don't you show me how it's done, Tohka?
そうだな。私が手本を見せてやろう。
Phew, what a relief. Now Tohka will take the reins and cut me some slack. I'm not sure where all of her preconceptions about Enka come from, but she'll see how hard it is. I think.
海峡に残ったあなたに恋してる。
I fell speechless, lulled by Tohka's sweet, resonant voice. Wow, she's amazing! Amazing, how could this be? Is it even the same song? My heart is racing. I felt renewed, shaken to my core. I knew Tohka was a good singer, but not to this extent.
どうしたのだシド。目にゴミでも入ったのか。
Am I crying? Before I knew it, my cheeks were hot and wet with
も
tears.
しやシドの金銭に響く歌を歌えたのか。嬉しいぞ。
She'll never make it in the Korean karaoke circuit. Tohka, no! Master! It's kind of okay, I guess.
たっぷり歌ったな。
Alright,
楽しいし。
let's go back and let's take the correct option, a soulful anime song.
おお、兄貴と姫の曲ではないか。
Wait, Aniki? Like, Ichiro Mizuki? Aniki? Although I don't know who Princess is. Tohka gripped my hand tightly as the intense intro began to play. This was the opening theme for a mecha anime that Tohka loves. Fans referred to the famous male and female duo as Aniki and Princess. I need to know who Princess is. Its melodies moved with fiery passion. So could it be Moe Agare, Moe Agare? Obviously that's not a male and female duet. And of course, when I think of Aniki, I'm gonna think of Mazinger Z.
いい曲を選んだな、シド。
And also, Tohka's code name is Princess in the Ratatoskr files. Since you've heard this song a ton of times, it should be easy to sing, right?
兄貴と姫の名に恥じぬよう立派に歌い上げるのだ。
Tohka pumped her fist. Her voice belted as she followed the words on the
あれ
screen.
は誰だ。熱い一致しようが。
Ratatoskr is funded by plot contrivance. Yes! Tohka, you've got a great voice. Actually, that one wasn't that great. The Enka one was a lot better.
褒められると嬉しいな、シド。シドもぼやぼやしているなら置いていくぞ。
Oh, you have a big mouth! Tohka's eyes twinkled with the potential of a challenge. The song actually pumped me up. I don't think I could lose. As a man, I couldn't possibly fall behind in a mecha anime theme song. All right.
たぎるぞ。 たっぷり歌ったな。楽しいし気持ちがいいぞ。
空にそびえる黒金の城、スーパーロボットマジンガー Z. And then I don't know the rest of it in Japanese, but I do know the English version, the official English version, as opposed to a translation of the Japanese version. So Koji can swim in the sky, he can fly beneath the sea. In his Rabot Man, Mazinger Z. Mazinger is faster and much stronger than his enemies. Flying from his little powder, he can protect the peace. Doot. From his wrist, fists a fly, launching a rocket punch. From his chest, laser fire, fighting with light energy. Mazingo, Mazinger Z! The combined association of free principalities, on the other hand, has a logical funding stream. It's almost as if I consider these details. Yes, you do care about these details. I have no idea how many songs she sang. After she was done, Tohka gave a hearty laugh. I had to take a break. My voice was getting hoarse. Why don't we rest? My voice was getting hoarse, but was my horse amazing? I had to do that because NYS is gonna put that in chat if I don't say it first. I'm parched, so a beverage would be nice. I reached over to my drink, and I noticed. Oh. Tohka's lovely face was right in front of mine. Her wide, sparkling eyes peered into mine in inviting fashion. Okay, NYS was gonna say, nay, I can no longer sing, my voice is hoarse. I anticipated a pun, but I anticipated something, but I anticipated the wrong thing. We had been sharing a mic this whole time. I could feel her breath tickle my skin. My heart skipped a beat. Were we this close to each other the whole time? Well, still, you know my pun nature. Yes, I do know your pun nature. I wonder why I can't tear my eyes away from Tohka. Sounds from the speakers played in front of us, but I could only hear my heartbeat. Was Tohka's hand this small and soft?
Shido?
Tohka's voice squeaked. Her soft lips were inches from mine. Uh-oh. Someone just ruined the moment for us. NY says, I suppose I deserve punishment for it. No, you deserve punishment for it. Whoa! Both of us were startled by a man's voice being projected at high volume. It came from the room next door. I guess he was in the middle of a love song.
カラオケは楽しいな、シド。
The guy cockblocked us. Yes, he did, and without even doing anything intentional. Tohka stuttered. Crap, I can't look her in the eye. I'll get more refreshments.
私にはお茶を頼む。
Got it. And the moment has been ruined. Ooh. Okay, that's just the hallway. We sang a few more songs before calling it for the night. Afterwards, we dropped by a restaurant, ate, then went home.
よし、到着なのだ。
Yep, see you tomorrow, okay?
また明日。今日は楽しかったぞ。たくさん歌えて満足だ。
Sadly it is so, you wrong. Happy to hear it. Oh, I forgot. Good night, Tohka.
おやすみだ、シド。
After the door shut, I looked at my trembling hand. I recalled the feeling of holding the mic with Tohka. I shook my hand and walked home. Hey, Tohka! Tohka-san! No use. She can't hear me at all. I wouldn't have to say it if it didn't happen. She's been stuck at a glass window for the past 30 minutes, staring at cute animals in a pet shop.
もふもふだ。もふもふしているのがいっぱいいるぞ。
Yurong's too tired to be clever. It's been a long day. Hey, I'm sorry about that.
あ、動いてる。走った。転んだぞ。丸まっているのか。
What is it, an armadillo?
かわいい。かわいいな、シド。
Because of Triple N. Yeah, watching them is therapeutic.
私も同じだ。
Tohka was staring at a litter of puppies playing with one another inside of an enclosure, rolling around. Tohka began mimicking the puppies, beginning to roll around on the floor. When the dogs go right, she goes right. If they go left, she goes left. She's in total sync with the pups. It was pretty entertaining to watch from behind her.
シド、ほら見てみろ。かわいいぞ。
Let's see. I peeked inside the window, and a puppy jumped. Wow, they look like plushies.
かわいいのだ。
Tohka's eyes were entranced. She was utterly attached to the pups. I didn't know she had a soft spot for puppies. We just happened to pass the pet shop. The only other time her eyes sparkle like this is when she's gazing at food samples. Guys, are we sure that Tohka isn't Chinese and thinking that they're food samples? I guess to her, food and pets occupy the same plane of worship. Nothing from that line disproves my theory that she views pets as food.
動かなくなってしまったぞ、シド。
Why don't you go inside and ask the owner if she could hold them up? I looked once more at the puppies. One was face down and the other was belly up, lying beside its sibling. Sounds like nap time to me. I think they're sleeping. I mean, they say puppies spend most of their day napping. I bet they're tired from playing so much.
そうか。残念だ。
She's eating the dogs, eating the cats. Eat the cats, eat the cats. Eat the cats, eat the cats. Tohka stepped back away from the pet shop quietly. Keeping one eye fixed on the puppies, she took gentle steps to not wake them. Satisfied?
今日のところはこれでいいのだ。でもまた来たい。
Sure, we'll come back soon.
ではまたな、お前たち。
She bid the showcase farewell and waved her hand. The puppies likely didn't hear her, but they responded with a yawn. She seemed entertained. Maybe we could take a zoo trip someday. As long as she doesn't think that it's a buffet, yes. Ah, it's a nice day. We sat on a bench and stretched out our hands and feet.
天気が良くて気持ちいいな。ポカポカだ。
A laid-back day like this is just what I need now and then. Tohka responded with a kind smile. Today, we didn't have anything specific planned for our date. We walked around the shopping district and entered random shops. The pet shop was one of them. We chose it on a whim, but it left an impression. The park was a perfect follow-up. We basked in the sunshine together. Can't take ordinary days like this for granted. I'm getting emotional thinking about it.
シド、見てみろ。あっちに犬がいるぞ。
Huh? Oh, you're right. Just below us on the path, someone was walking their dog. It was relatively big, wagging its tail as it trotted beside its owner.
いいな。もふもふしてて気持ちよさそうだ。
Do you want a pet, Tohka? Like a dog? At first I read that, do you want a pet as in, do you want me to pet you?
そうだな。ペットがいると楽しそうだ。
Absolutely not. If anything, possibly a cat, but even then. Takes effort that I don't feel like spending on an animal, and dogs especially. Ugh. It seems like you enjoyed yourself at the pet store.
大きな犬とかをもふもふしたい。
Ugh. Have you seen how large dogs drool? Ugh.
一緒に昼寝をしたり、木の枝を投げて遊んだりするのだ。
Shido had a dog too for a day. He did. Her name was in fact Origami. What about pets that are easier to take care of, like a hamster or parakeet? I hear some people keep turtles or iguanas as pets too.
そうなのか？さっきの店にもいたのか？
Probably. They're small, so I bet they kept them in the back. The larger pets are placed towards the front of the store. Tohka was so enthralled that I'm sure she didn't notice.
ペットか。いろいろな種類があるのだな。
Season 1 OVA, correct. Season 1 OVA, Shido was basically doing everything he could do to make Origami hate him, and she did not, and she went with everything he told her to do, including playing as a dog.
ハムスターは小さくて可愛いな。インコは鳥か。確かに捨てがたい。困った時には非常食にも。
It backfired on him so hard. Also, my point has been proven. In an emergency, they can be last resort meals. Tohka does in fact place pets and food in the same category. You better not eat your pets. Promise me you won't. I like to think she's kidding, but knowing Tohka, there might be a kernel of truth in there. I need to keep an eye out.
思ったのだが、カメやイグアナは毛がないだろう？それではモフモフできないのではないか？
They do not. Ah, you've got a point. If you want a fluffy pet, then those options wouldn't work. If she wants to cuddle fur, then it has to be a dog or a cat. Guess she's not too into reptiles. I wonder what kind of dog owner she would be. Tohka's as bubbly and sociable as a dog. Probably a golden retriever. If they're together, they might mesh well and go on walks every day, but I could also see them clashing, getting into rowdy arguments. Regardless, that sounds fun. Maybe it's worth looking into a dog. No. It's coming this way.
本当か？
The dog pranced towards us. Well, I once had a pet koi fish, but it's no more now. Its owner seemed to be chatting with an acquaintance, and the dog grew bored.
おお、人懐っこいやつだな。ほら、来い来い。
Come hither. I don't think that's a good translation of koi koi. I think here here would be a better one. Tohka beckoned to it, and the dog neared. It seemed accustomed to people. Tohka let out a small, welcoming squeal as she pet the dog. It merely sat there, calmly enjoying the attention.
もふもふだ。良い手触りだぞ、シド。
That's nice. It doesn't even bark. What a good dog. I reached out to the dog as Tohka had, and it licked my hand. Ew. As I pet its head, it wagged its tail. It really was a cute dog.
よし、良い機会だ。しつけとやらに挑戦してみよう。
Tohka, you don't go around training other people's dogs. Hey, are you serious? Train it? How would you do that, Tohka?
任せておけ。シドはそこで見ていろ。
I don't trust her. She seemed so confident, but I doubt Tohka had ever trained a dog before. She must have gotten her info from TV. I hope she's okay. She might have watched, shoot, why can't I remember the name of the dog whisperer?
では行くぞ。お手だ。
And why, I'm not following my old logic on this manufactorial level. Yeah, when you come back to old logic, it kind of goes like that. Shake! The dog did as it was commanded and offered its paw. Yes, Cesar Milan. Have you guys seen the video of him commenting on the South Park video of him? And he's like, yep, that's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. Yeah, they did it right. Yep. Yep, that's totally what I would do. Yeah, they're doing it right. Whoa, amazing.
お座りだ。
Sit! It placed its bottom on the grass, almost showing off how prompt it was. Tohka, that's amazing.
空中3回ひねり銀河大車輪だ。
Familiar with Manufactoria, basically a quasi-programming puzzle game. I have heard the name, but I'm not familiar with it. That's too much! No way! The dog did it. It was a perfect somersault. If there were judges, they'd award the dog a perfect 10. Was this dog raised in a circus? No, it's just an NPC inside of a game controlled by, the Arusus.
お前は賢いな。
Tohka was elated, and the dog responded well to its praise, pressing its collar against Tohka, when it dove its nose into Tohka's skirt. Even the dogs are perverted in this game.
こら。
What? Am I getting NTR'd by a dog?
待って、めくれてしまうだろう。
Tohka tried to press her skirt down, but Dog was unrelenting. Oh, is that its name now, Dog? Her thighs were becoming exposed. Oh no, Tohka's in trouble. Okay, this is really, really odd. Yeah, it's just a really long episode. Okay, so we get to make a save here. This is a super uncomfortable scene. Yeah, let me get out of it. Whoops. Not there. At least it's her thighs and not something else. Yes. No. Not load. Load would be a problem. Save. On to slot 23. Yes. Good. And we'll be coming back for a bad ending later. I didn't realize just how long this is. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be splitting this episode. So yeah, sit and watch leads us to a bad end, so let's not do that. Let's help her.
シド、何を見ているのだ。助けてくれ。
She didn't have to ask twice. I put my body in between Tohka and the dog. There. I pet its head and its neck. The dog groaned from comfort. Tohka used this opportunity to hide behind me. So, not interested in a dog anymore, are you, Tohka? Don't glare at it, it just wanted to play with you. I'm gonna have to go to cousin's wedding, see ya. Hey, Potato, I hope you absolutely enjoy the wedding. Those are always a ton of fun. Hope it goes well.
シド見たか
And hope the, play with her. Yeah. I couldn't deny it. Tohka's skin was pale white. Oh, All of a sudden, the dog barked, and Tohka jumped on me. All right, great timing.
シドまた入ってくるのか
Huh? Did that traumatize her? Go, get back. Your owner's waiting for you. The dog cocked its head, so I shooed it towards its owner. After a few minutes, the dog understood what I was doing. It ran back to its owner, periodically looking back at us in the distance. Ha! That dog had a lot of personality. I was sad to say goodbye, so I waved at it. The owner acknowledged me with a bow. The bow?
そうだなだが
But...
あやつは可愛い顔して最初から私のスカートの中を狙ってきたのではないか
No, I don't think that's the case.
それなら良いのだが
Looks like Tohka was shaken up by it. Before we knew it, the sun was beginning to set. I could hear a crow cawing from afar. Oh, what a day. Yes, seriously. Wait, sorry, Anwise. What was clever? I'm not following.
犬と遊ぶのは難しいということが分かったぞ
Her realization was expressed with a pouty face, only a little deflated from earlier. Figured out what the hell your logic was. Okay, I was so confused what you were talking about. Manufactorio. But it was fun, wasn't it?
とても楽しかったのだ
Great. Do you want to play with dogs again in the future? No.
それは悩ましい私はちゃんと犬に言うことを聞かせられなかったからな
Sure, but you got it to do some cool tricks. It's the way to handle the problem they presented, but I didn't initially catch what I was doing. Gotcha. To command a dog you've never met for the first time to do a triple flip is out of this world.
でもちゃんと最後までうまくできなかったのだ
Who cares? I mean, no one can do everything, right? You did your best, right, Tohka? That's all that matters.
シドありがと
Nothing to thank me for, Tohka. Or nothing to thank me for. Tohka, do you want to get dinner? Anything you want.
うでは何にするかな
You'd better hurry, or I'll pick a vegetarian meal.
待つのだシドすぐに考える
I'm kidding, but I'll wait until we're close to the market.
分かった
Threaten her with vegetarian meals. You know, also like Goku, vegetables are what her food eats. It's not food itself. Delicious food always made Tohka smile. I remembered her playing with the dog, and I couldn't help giving a wry smile. So yeah, I think we're just gonna be going straight for Tohka's ending this stream. Oh? Is that how it is? Then, take this!
やるなだがまだまだ
Mada mada mada. Muda 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 muda. Tohka and I were going at it in the living room. Each of us was clutching a controller, volleying back and forth on a digital tennis court. We were in the middle of a heated match. Don't underestimate me, Tohka. You're getting good, but you won't beat me.
ならば全力で来いシドそれでこそ倒しがいがある目に物見せてやるぞ
The light rally continued. Even when I performed an intense slice, Tohka had no trouble returning. Ah, she's good.
どうしたシドそんなものかそれならこちらから行かせてもらうぞ
Ugh, where'd that come from? It was my fault for being too defensive.
そこだもらったぞ
What? The timed, perfectly charged shot whizzed mercilessly past my character and bounced over the line. Tohka's character completed the set, and the digital fanfare rang.
私の勝ちだな。
I lost? I haven't played much lately, but Kotori is the one who trained me.
どうだシド、これで私が最強だな。
Tohka was triumphant, wearing a bold smirk. I only had one thing to say. You got me. You're the victor.
とうとうシドに最強と言わせてやったぞ。
This is the first time you've ever beaten me.
苦節を乗り越えたからこそ、私は今日のこの栄光をつかんだのだ。
Cool. Looking forward to that, anyways. I lost. I fell to my knees. I have to face the facts. Tohka's surpassed me.
では約束通り、何でも一つ言うことを聞いてもらうぞ。
That's right. The loser had to owe whoever won a favor. That was the deal. That's why we went all out. I didn't think I'd lose, but I made the promise. I have to go through with it. So, what do you want me to do?
ちょっと待つのだ。
Tohka put her finger to her lip and entered deep thought. Knowing Tohka, she won't say anything like Kotori would. She'd probably ask me to pay for dinner and call it a day. Or rather, if it were Kotori, I wouldn't have been so reckless as to bet on the game. It's the principle behind losing. I guess I can spend a little money. So long as Tohka doesn't suggest crab or uni, I'll be fine. Man, you're improving as a gamer, Tohka. I jumped on the sofa and dropped the controller. Guess the match took it out of me.
いつまでも昔の私ではないのだ。けれど、やはり指導とするゲームは楽しいな。ついつい時間を忘れてしまうぞ。
Tohka flashed a wide grin. Her carefree smile makes my heart skip a beat. Dating Tohka has led to many moments like this. I realize now that simple things make me happy.
ところで指導、小鳥は帰ってこないのか？もうそれなりに遅い時間だぞ。
Oh, she said she's spending the night at her friend's house tonight. She just messaged me.
そうなのか。
Yup, definitely the Arusu's controlling things to make sure that, Kotori doesn't swing by and interrupt things. Yeah, so she's not coming home. When I answered her, Tohka started to fidget. Tohka, what's the matter?
いや、その。では、今夜は私とシドの。
Correct, you are. When she pointed it out, I gasped. No, well, yeah, I guess so. We're alone. I mean, she's right. But for her to point it out makes me aware of it. We're healthy, a man and a woman of age.
なら、今日は泊まっていっていいか？
Oh my. Yeah, sure. Hey, what? I couldn't help but scream. Oh, no, I don't think that's... I turned to her, but I was stopped. Tohka blushed bright red, staring down at me.
さっき、何でも言うことを聞いてくれると約束したぞ。
Well, I did, but this is sort of different.
ダメか？シド。
I mean, not exactly. Tohka put her hand over mine, eliciting a gulp from me. Her skin was unbelievably hot. I glanced up at her, meeting her crystalline eyes.
それに、一人ではシドも寂しいだろ？
Tohka said nothing, instead choosing to wait for me to answer. Wait. I need to calm down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Is this okay? I mean, Tohka's a girl. Ew! Not to mention my girlfriend. But we've never spent the night together before. Oh god, my head's starting to spin. I don't even know what's happening. If I think about it, I need to convince Tohka and send her home. That's right, I should do that. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. Okay, fine. You can spend the night. We can make it an occasional thing.
ありがとう、シド。では、泊まらせてもらうぞ。
She seemed relieved, letting out a sigh. My heart skipped a beat for the umpteenth time. Well, A heavy silence hung in the living room. We can't hold a simple conversation. Rather, I couldn't make one happen. The clock's tick was deafening. Normally we could talk about anything. Tohka sat beside me, literally right next to me. That alone made me speechless. I'll get some juice.
何か飲み物を取ってくるぞ。
We both not only blurted out at the same time, but leapt up from the couch too. Huh? Whoa! We bumped into each other and toppled over, landing on the sofa, entwined. Ah! We could have separated immediately, but we were so close. If our faces were any closer, we could kiss.
シド。
Sorry. Tohka's eyes widened, and I could see my reflection in them. I can't look away, as if my soul was being absorbed.
シド。その手が。
Is his hand claiming a prize he's not entitled to? Hand? I moved my right hand, and Tohka jerked. I realized I had been grabbing her chest. Yes, he has been. Sorry! I hastily pulled my hand back, and Tohka looked away. But that was it. She neither screamed nor pushed me away, nor anything. Tohka? Tohka was still blushing, moving only to shake her head. My heartbeat echoed like thunder inside of my chest. Could Tohka hear it? It pounded furiously.
シド。
Her pink lips uttered my name, the very sound of which was so sweet I felt numb. Alright, let's do a quick save and double check. It does not mention anything, so it seems like I can, like I should do both. Anyway, approach her is the correct option, so let's start with wait for her to say something. Tohka. Tohka was vulnerable, and I sat very still. She whispered softly into my ear.
シドならいいぞ。
Tohka then shut her eyes. My heart was pounding like a bell. It made my head hurt. I couldn't hear a thing. I can't tear my eyes off of Tohka. Her soft lips were so inviting, so I got closer. I put my hand on her shoulder, and Tohka let out a small sigh. Her thin shoulders quivered. I felt goosebumps form beneath my finger. Huh? Goosebumps? Uh-huh. Still a harem anime. Still won't let you get it. Yeah! It startled me so bad that I rolled off the sofa. No! My nose slammed against her forehead. It hurt so bad!
シド、すまない。大丈夫か？
I'm fine.
そうか。
Tohka rubbed her arms and shivered. I heard her sniffle. Wait, is she... Are you cold, Tohka?
少し。
Got it. We turned the heat up a little. When the fan turned on, a warm breeze filtered into the room. Tohka sighed from relief. I did the same. I feel weak all of a sudden. Oh? Our eyes locked. We both burst out in laughter in unison. It was grave, but it was so silly we couldn't help but cackle. Man, Tohka, you looked so serious.
シドこそ鼻の穴が膨れていたぞ。
We bickered at one another. Then, we're back to our normal selves. Tohka, I just remembered. I have some cake still. Want some?
それは良いな。一緒に食べようではないか。
Okay, I'll put on some tea. So would you mind clearing the table?
任せるのだ。ケーキと紅茶のためだからな。
Tohka's bright laugh filled the room. It seemed impossible not to smile. That's right. There's no need to rush it. We always do things at our own pace. Alright, and backtrack. Approach her. I instinctively placed my hand on Tohka's shoulder.
シド。
Tohka's breath tickled my nose. Her soft, thin shoulders shook, and I became insatiable when I took in her scent. It was hard to explain. Tohka, can I... Tohka contemplated a bit, then nodded.
シド。いいぞ。私もしたい。
I can't take it anymore. My brain is mush. My heartbeat is going off louder than a hammer against an anvil. All I could see was Tohka, her long lashes, fine nose, and soft lips. The distance between us closed. Huh? Yeah, ruined on the good ending as well. Yeah! It startled me so bad that I rolled off the sofa. No! My nose slammed against her forehead. It hurt so bad!
シド、大丈夫か？
I'm fine. I was curled into a ball, but I answered.
でもすごい音がしたぞ。
I'm okay. Look, my nose isn't bleeding, right? Are you alright, Tohka?
私は痛くもなかった。
Tohka's forehead was a little rosy, but she looked unharmed. What a relief. But that killed the mood.
その。
It's okay, don't sweat it. I comforted Tohka. Honestly, I'm more relieved than anything. It's hard to explain, but this is sort of what makes us, you know? I think it's a sign. I think that should be a sign. We don't have to rush things. She and I can take our time. That puts me at ease. You sure know how to sneeze, Tohka. There we go, and we've rejoined the path.
うるさい。出てしまったものは仕方ないだろう。シドだってくしゃみをするではないか。
Yeah, I do, but are any one of my sneezes as memorable as that one? Well, my sneezes are memorable. She fired back, but I was confused. Sorry, Tohka, but I don't remember a thing. She pouted on the couch.
覚えていないのか？私の靴とストールを見繕ってくれた時だ。シドがくしゃみをして肌寒くなってきたと言って、そこから私の冬服を選んでくれるという話になったのだ。
That never happened. I don't think those sneezes were in the same league, but I'm surprised you remembered, Tohka.
私はシドと出会ってからのことはみんな覚えている。どれも大切な宝物だ。
Not at all. Her matter-of-fact tone was so direct, it shocked me. I mean, that was an ordinary day. I think anyone else would have forgotten. So typical, it would have melted into any other day. But to Tohka, they were precious memories.
その何でもない日常が私にはなかった。それをくれたのはシドだ。デートを教えてくれて、毎日を楽しくさせてくれたのもシドだ。私はシドとのことは絶対に忘れない。だからシドも私とのことをちゃんと覚えていてくれ。そうしないと不公平だぞ。
Tohka pointed at my nose. My eyes grew round, drawing a laugh out of her.
私は毎日できることが増えていく。それはシドが隣にいてくれるからだ。ゲームだってカラオケだってもっと上手になるぞ。
Tohka.
シド、私はシドのことが好きだ。大好きだ。本当に大好きだ。
It was an honest confession. She spoke, clear-eyed and plain. Her words flowed naturally, and I let them sink. Sink in, probably. Fantasy wreck that kitty. Hey, Tex. Welcome. Ah, I see. It's so simple. Pretty sure we're close to the ending of the good route here, but we'll see. Me too, Tohka. I love you more. I reciprocated and confessed my honest feelings. Before, I was too embarrassed to say things like this. I mean, I needed Kotori to trick me into saying it before. But no more. From here on, I would be honest about my feelings and say them outright. Because Tohka is the most important woman in the world to me.
シド、
Tohka smiled, but her voice trembled a bit.
こんなに嬉しい気持ちになったことはない。シドは、私は今一番幸せだ。
Thick tears dripped down Tohka's cheeks, and I wiped them away gently. I'll say it again. I love you, Tohka.
私も好きだ。シド。
We didn't have to say anymore. Nothing could split us apart. Credits? Credits! Alright, that is the good ending of Tohka's route. Let's see some of the pictures we got here. Very kind. Yep, there's Tohka as the shop owner. And looking at some of the more complex stuff you did, and yeah, this can get hard to follow. Yeah, when you do games like that, you kind of want to hope that you do it all in one shot. Otherwise, you have problems. Glad I banned the spammer on the pop-up chat, because he's still going wild on in the Rumble chat. I'll take care of that shortly. Shido, why are you just watching? Help me! Oh, he's enjoying watching way too much, that's why. Go. Date Alive, Arusu Install. From 2013, it seems. It keeps going. It keeps going. We have post-credit scenes. Oh. I was in the middle of an evening walk when I stopped myself in my tracks. I looked up at the sky. Man, the stars were mesmerizing tonight. But the sight made me feel even lonelier. In the silence of night, I opened my heavy mouth. This is it, Tohka. Tohka was staring at the floor, but she gasped as she looked up.
そんな、なぜだ、なぜなのだ、シド。
Her eyes flashed from bewilderment. I watched as her lips trembled and the color began to drain from her face. She must be in shock. If I could, I wanted to hug and comfort her. But all I could do was shake my head weakly. I hope you understand. You're not a child anymore.
嫌だ、そんなのは嫌なのだ。
Okay, what's going on
シド
here?
とは絶対に別れたくない。
Oh no! Her anguished cries pierced through me. I gritted my teeth. I don't want to break up either, but... I cut myself off, knowing there wasn't anything else to say. Not in one breath. The cruel truth, it was impossible to say.
やめてくれ、シド。聞きたくない。聞きたくないのだ。
So much for good ending, what the hell? No, plugging your ears won't change anything. My throat croaked, squeezing the last word out of my mouth. This is the point of no return. Data retrieval collected 50% of the CGs. Tohka tightly gripped my shirt. Her hand trembled, her eyes shaking from fury, fighting back tears. I bit my lips once again. I felt helpless, but Tohka finally spoke up.
シド、私たち、いろいろなことがあったな。
Tohka's eyes glimmered like a warm hearth.
なあ、シド、覚えているか？冬物の服を買いに行った時のこと。
Yes, I do.
ストールと靴を買ってくれたな。
Right, they looked lovely on you.
実はあの後、大変な目にあったと聞いたぞ。
Yeah, because of that I had to buy fewer ingredients for dinner, and Katori yelled at me. The thought of it sends a shiver down my spine. Our meal was so sparse that Katori treated me with sub-zero contempt. For me, it was all worth it. I made you happy. I balled my hand into a fist and shook it away from her.
シド、そこまで私のこと。
Tohka covered her mouth, trying to resist the urge to cry. Oh, Tohka knows my pain. She's trying to heal the wounds my heart has endured. This alone was enough. I shared a warm smile with her. Hey, Tohka, remember when we went to karaoke? We held the mic together.
一本のマイクでデュエットしたな。
So many cherished memories. I remember them like they were yesterday.
それからも何度も言ったではないか。
Yeah, I still love your singing voice, Tohka.
そう言われると少し恥ずかしいぞ。これでもちゃんと練習しているのだぞ。シドが好きだと言っていた曲もたくさん覚えたのだ。いつかきっとシドに聴かせてやる。そしてアリーナでコンサートを開くのだ。
An arena concert, huh? An unattainable dream. I fight the urge to laugh at its absurdity. But I won't laugh at her. I would never laugh at Tohka. I can't wait. You know I'll be there to watch you. Suddenly, something hot slid down my throat, choking me up. I coughed and dropped to my knees.
シド、しっかりしろ。
Tohka rubbed my back. I huffed in pain, breathily describing a scene to Tohka. Tohka, you also like playing with animals, right? I even thought if I had bought a dog, every day could have been an adventure. A white house along the beach with a big yard. You're running around chasing the dog on the lawn. Another dream left unfulfilled. I'm sure it would have made a funny story, but I know it would never happen. Tohka laughing from joy, cuddling up next to her precious dog. A sight I would never have tired of seeing. A memory paired with the sight of Tohka sitting tearfully before me. Which is the dream? Which is reality? I don't even know anymore.
私もそうだ。シドと犬を飼いたいぞ。一緒に毛をモフモフして遊ぶのだ。
My throat tightened. I fought the urge to spit up. No, there's something I still need to tell Tohka. My vision blurred, my eyes hot from tears. Damn it, I can't see! Don't let me see Tohka's face, at least not until the very end. Tohka.
Shido.
Please, understand. I don't want things to end this way either. But I have to. The time has come to make a decision. I stood up and took a breath. I put my hand on Tohka's thin shoulder. Her face was so gentle, round but soft. I looked into her teary, crystal eyes. I can't be with you anymore. The words retched out of my mouth like blood. So I have to say goodbye, Tohka. The color left Tohka's eyes, overshadowed by a thick, burgeoning mist. The air froze, much like Tohka's heart. She became pale, and her voice shook.
どうしてもか。
I do.
どうしてもなのか。
I really, really have to.
どうしてもなのか。
I really, really, really have to. Don't give me that look, Tohka. Don't look at me that way. Through gritted teeth, I averted my gaze away from Tohka. Try as I might, I couldn't. Tohka looked like a woman, lost. She clutched the sleeve of my shirt, refusing to let go, as if it would cost her life.
嫌だ。離れたくない。シドと一緒にいたい。シド。
Tohka. We spoke each other's names.
シド。
Tohka! We spread our arms.
シド。
Tohka! We didn't care who saw or heard us. We screamed as loud as our lungs would let us, and we engaged in a tender embrace. Yeah, it looks like they ran out of editing budget here. Hey, like I said, this is as far as I can see you off. You have school tomorrow, so you need to go home. And I need to go home too. I need to do housework and prepare tomorrow's lunch. You understand, don't you? They're not breaking up, they're just having such an emotional moment saying goodbye. Don't think about food right now. You live right next to me, so when you go outside, we'll be there. That's why we must part here. You understand, right? Right? Tohka pouted, so I repeated myself. The game just loves faking you out. How many times have we had this talk? I'm tired of it by now. Tohka, where's my answer? There's no point in whimpering. No. No pouting either. Just talk! Tohka shifted her eyes.
分かっている。分かってはいるのだが。
She looks strangely off-model in this pose. Like really off-model. Her body language was that of a petulant child's.
嫌なのだ。
are you? A child? In her frustration, Tohka gripped me tighter. My sleeves were almost entirely wrinkled. This is how Tohka gets whenever we part. She's so reluctant to do so that she has to partake in melodrama to get through it. It could be my fault too, since we are the type to revel in being a lovey-dovey couple. To revel in being a lovey-dovey couple.
大体どうしてシドはそんな簡単にさよならと言えるのだ。
Finally, she turns to face me and asks me directly. Why? That's a normal thing to say when you go home, you say goodbye. Just like when you say goodbye to your classmates at school.
また明日と言ってる。
There's no difference. Nevertheless, Tohka was dissatisfied with my answer.
私はさよならと簡単には言えない。
Tohka wore a grim expression, more serious than I had ever seen her.
だってさよならはもう会わないということなのだろう。それはシドに会えなくなるという合図だ。さよならしたら次の日までシドに会えなくなってしまう。そんなのは嫌なのだ。私はほんの一日でも一晩でも本当はシドに会えないのが嫌なのだ。寂しいのだ。さよならは寂しい。そう思うのはおかしいことなのか？
Her reasoning was unexpectedly sound. I scratched my cheek. In truth, I found it touching that she thought so highly of me. I mean, I'm lonely too. If I could be with you all the time, I would be.
本当か？
Of course. That's why I can't fault you for hating to say goodbye.
ならどうしてさよならなんて意地悪を言うのだ。
Because I have faith that we will see each other tomorrow too. Tohka blinked twice in quick succession. I can see you tomorrow, and the day after. It's not something you need to worry about. We can have dinner again tomorrow, then go on another date. That's why I said goodbye.
明日も会えるか？
Yes, it's certain. I want to see you, Tohka. Do you not feel the same?
そんなわけないだろう。私は明日も明後日もずっとシドに会いたい。一緒にいたい。
Right? Then we can see each other again tomorrow. Goodbye means I'll see you again, too.
そうか。さよならしてもまたシドに会えるのだな。いや、さよならするからまたシドに会える楽しみができるのだな。そう思えばさよならも怖くない。いや、悪くないのだ。明日も明後日もシドに会える。シドはそれを約束してくれているのだな。シドになら何回でも何百回でも何万回でも会いたいのだ。
Her smile stretched from ear to ear. Getting to see me, to Tohka, that is the greatest pleasure in the world. With that, she has enough hope to carry on to the next day. That is how precious our time is to her. How could that not make me happy? She seems way too clingy.
明日も会えるのだな、シド。
Of course.
明後日も会えるのだな。
Tomorrow, the following day, the day after that, and the day after that. We will say goodbye and reunite until the end of time.
そうか。それなら私も大丈夫だ。
The brightness returned to Tohka's voice. This was the true Tohka. I don't like the thought of her being gloomy. Then, I'll see you tomorrow, Tohka.
また明日だ、シド。
We said goodbye and waved. But it is not a permanent separation. Let's meet again tomorrow, Tohka.
シド。明日も明後日もさよならした後もずっと一緒だ。
Right. We reunite, we talk, we date, repeating the cycle that follows each goodbye. Even so, we'll never be apart, so long as we promise to be in each other's lives.
Shido, sayonara da.
Goodbye doesn't have to mean separation. It is a precursor to the beauty of a reunion, when your beloved re-enters your life. Alright, Tohka's Adieu. Watch Tohka's good ending in Arusu Install. Save system data, and oh my goodness, that was long. We're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. I am absolutely splitting up this episode if I can find a good place somewhere around the hour mark or so to make a cut. Yeah, because that is too long to release as one episode, but I also don't like cutting in the middle of scenes, so it'll have to be at a good scene transition. If I don't find one, then, well, you're stuck with an episode that's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. Regardless, I'm tired. I need to wrap up the stream. I need to wrap up the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Next episode is going to be Tohka's bad ending. Unless I actually end up sticking it onto this one, we'll see how that works. But yeah, thank you everyone. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I shall see you guys in the next part. Bye now.